Good afternoon, everyone. This is Michelle Hill with Southern Inspirations coming to you live from the wonderful Memphis, Tennessee.
Hey, Michelle.
And I'm here with Sharika Himes. Sharika is the founder of Polished Consulting, LLC, and Total Woman Summit. Sharika, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. It's good to see you.
You too. Sharika and I go back just a few years from my time in Memphis, and I'm so excited about what she is doing to empower and encourage women. And so I just think this was a perfect story. And Sharika, as you know, I officially launched the tribe this morning. And so I'm so excited that you get to be a part of that series, and we'll certainly continue encouraging each other in our journey. So thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Sure. So to get us started, we definitely want to talk about your organizations. But before we get into the specifics, would you just tell us a little bit about your history and particularly kind of how long you've been in Memphis? But then I think, if I'm correct, during your college time, there was a certain summer internship that perhaps quite have set the stage for perhaps where you are now. So tell us more about that.
Absolutely. So I'm a native Memphian, proud to be from the 901. I love this bluff city and everything it has to offer and everything that it will be. Secondly, she's absolutely correct. During my freshman year of college, I had a summer internship working with a local staffing agency. And so I was working there as front desk support, but the business got pretty busy pretty fast. So it was a great success. And a really funny story is the way we met each other. Our former employer, that was one of their major contracts for their call center.
How about that?
And it turned out that I had a really good knack for connecting people with opportunities. So that's how my love for HR started. And then I spent the next 20-something years in HR, starting off in staffing, then transitioning into HR, and then ultimately into HR leadership. And that's how I founded the Polished Consulting LLC, which is a strategic management, strategic planning, leadership development, organizational design development organization. So that's how I found myself here.
So all of those years, from the summer internship to the various experience that you had in the HR world, that fed and kind of got you closer to your lifelong dream of opening your own business.
Yeah, absolutely. My mom likes to remind me, thank God for mothers, that when I was 19, I told her I would open a business called Polished Consulting. Now, in my very wise, and I say that obviously facetiously, 19-year-old mind, I didn't know what it would be, but turns out this is exactly what it will be. It's Polished Consulting, helping people do more than what they can imagine.
And you started that in 2015?
Yep,
is that
absolutely.
About right?
Yeah, I was a paralelpreneur. I worked in corporate America, and then during after hours, I would work on my business, building my business. So it's been a great experience for me.
And I know that you work with individuals and organizations alike, and you offer strategy, strategic direction, and organizational change, and leadership development. And tell us a little bit more about the specific services that you offer via your Polished Consulting.
Absolutely. So I help organizations bridge the gap between where they are, their organizational goals, and actual output. So I help them bridge the gaps between those two things. We do organizational development, leadership development, helping organizations lead wide-scale culture and transformational change. Also executive coaching, really helping leaders be able to manifest their visions, get their people activated, engaged in the organization, because truly it is, as we like to say, an employee market. So there are lots of opportunities for employees, but not enough employees to go around.
Right.
So if you really want to maintain your employees, you want to really get a handle on your turnover, you really want to make sure that they understand the vision, that they're bought into the mission of your organization. And I help organizations do that as well. So lots of exciting stuff. Folks can always learn about it at sharikahimes.com.
Absolutely. Lots of good nuggets, and I know that so many organizations and individuals in the last about 4 years. Have been grateful to have those services. It's just something that's much needed. As we are in a competitive environment.
Yes.
Our marketplace is ever changing, and we have to stay up and glean those nuggets, like as I said, in making sure that we remain marketable.
Absolutely.
As individuals and employees.
Absolutely. As employees, as employers, you have to become an attractive place to work, but also the needs of people are changing.
Absolutely.
You'll find statistically through SHRM, which is the Society of Human Resources Management, and other organizations are letting people know more and more that folks are really concerned about quality of life and not necessarily being driven by the dollar. And so you're going to have to want to make sure that employees are connected to your mission, connected to your organization, and that you can attract really the best talent. And so that's what it's all about. And then making sure market-wise, the competitive landscape in every industry is getting more saturated. So you're going to want to make sure that you are focusing on your strategic goals, your strategic planning, and that you can not just plan well, but that you can execute well. And that's where Polish comes in, is in execution.
Wow, I know you are just the woman to help guide individuals and organizations down the correct road. And speaking of woman, the Total Woman Summit.
Yes.
So you founded that in 2017, and if I understand correctly, the event that's coming up at the end of September is the biggest yet, into its 3rd year.
Yes, into its 3rd year.
So tell us about the summit.
Yeah, so as if I didn't have enough to do, I founded the Total Woman Summit, and it was created really to empower women through education, connection, and community. And really for all the women out here who are being their best selves in every area of their life, how do we feed their souls so they can continue to do good, to continue to show up and be the best women, the best individuals, moms, wives, business owners, whatever roles that they play in life. And how can we come together in a safe space where we can talk about the issues concerning us the most, so we're feeding the souls of those that are doing the work, and then also give us an opportunity to help initiatives that are helping women raise funds for them as well. So as you mentioned, this is year 3. The event this year is on Saturday, September 28th at the Great Hall in Germantown, Tennessee. We are breaking down all barriers, racial barriers, socioeconomic barriers. We are women who are coming together, who are movers, influencers, change agents in our respective communities. Women are traveling from all over the country to come, and I just invite you to come and be a part of this good work. And this year we've joined the fight against domestic violence. So all the money that we're raising will help fund the YWCA Domestic Violence Shelter, as well as the Agape FIT program, Families in Transition. So the first one is the emergency shelter. The second one is long-term housing, because we want women to thrive and soar in their new nests. As they escape those violent situations.
Absolutely. And as you know, the fight against domestic violence is one that's near and dear to me as well. And so to have yet another person, another friend come alongside me in that fight wherever we are, it's just joining a very necessary cause. So I want to rewind just a little bit in thinking about the summit, because I remember something you told me one time, that you actually identified, I'll call it a gap, if you will, in the marketplace in terms of women in development, in partnership, and from there you had this vision for the summit. So tell us about that, what you identified.
Absolutely. So like many of you who are professionals, I've gone to hundreds of development seminars, and they're great. So certainly they have their place. But what I didn't find was that women were having meaningful discussions, like going beyond the surface, going deeper into the things that matter to us the most. And also what I found was they were also places where you would be invited or pay to go to be excluded as well. So it was like those that we admire, we have all of it together, and those that are in awe of them, which I find to be actually a complete farce. If I can, I can be excelling in one area of my life and really truly actually struggling in one area, because success, for instance, costs something. So I could be a very successful business owner, but it means I may mean on the flip side of that, I'm struggling trying to find real harmony to show up well as a mother, or show up well in my community, or I'm doing all of this great work in the community, but I'm maybe at a maybe at a pause or somewhat stagnated in my career, and I want to talk to women who are excelling in those areas who can help me. So we talk about the total woman is exactly that. We focus on the woman in her entirety holistically. So your mental health, your physical health, your spiritual health, your financial health, your career health, and your relationship health. Also, what I found, Michelle, was that no one was talking to women about how to collaborate and celebrate the success of one another. It was always this very competitive environment. And society, in a society, we're encouraged.
That.
It
Yes,
feeds
exactly.
that. It's like, I can't win unless it's to your detriment, which again is a complete lie.
Right.
We can win together, and the
right.
collective win is the more powerful win. And so we promote that as well. So the summit, on the summit stage, you'll find great diversity. You'll find diversity of thought, diversity in all shapes, colors, and sizes. You'll find we're empowering women-owned businesses. It's an all-girl program. Everything, all the vendors, all the speakers. It's created for women, empowered by women, but our men certainly walk alongside us, and they support us from a distance, so we don't exclude them. And that's what we do, because I want to be a part of the new normal,
right,
where we are modeling new behavior for our next generation.
Yes, absolutely.
So they know that women can work together. It doesn't matter, as you see, we are sisters from different mothers. It doesn't matter where your race is, your walk of life, all of that. We can walk together, we can celebrate each other. We don't have to compete, we can collaborate.
You know, in addition to just the empowerment factor, you know, the two words that just continue to come up in my spirit over and over, that's authentic and genuine.
Yeah.
Because you've created this environment, you and your other team members, through the summit, where we as women can be authentic. We can show up with our real selves. And as you said, we may be at the top of the world from a career perspective. We could be falling apart in our home life.
Right.
And so that safe, or vice versa, you know? And it doesn't even have to be anything dramatic, right? Just the fact that we can come together as women and have an open, safe, collaborative environment.
You're right.
It's so refreshing, and I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. I'm very honored to be able to do this work. This was something certainly that was impressed upon my heart during my time in prayer and meditation. That's no secret. I'm a woman of faith. And I felt the need to do it, and I'm excited that I get to do it. And you're right, it is a safe space. When women are coming together, it's authentic. We're leaving all pretense, all arrogance, all egos at the door, and we'll have a cape collector. So for all of us that are superheroes and like to save the day, we'll be collecting your capes at the door.
I love that. She hasn't said that to me. I love that. Look, I can always count on Sharika to like throw something out like that. That's just one of the many, many reasons I love her. Well, y'all, we are getting winding down our time here, where we need to give you some of your time back as busy women and men out there. But I think we have a giveaway. We want individuals to come to the summit.
Absolutely.
And Sharika has a giveaway.
Yeah, absolutely. So every year I like to make sure that I am giving women who have not had the opportunity to experience the summit, because that's the best way to describe it. It is an experience unlike you've ever had before. And if you're a little bit hesitant about saying, let me register, this is your opportunity to really put just, how do we want them to?
Here's what we want them to do. Like, share, or comment, or all of the above.
Yes.
On this video, share with all of your friends. Several of you I see have already made comments. So we will give it about a day for everyone to have time to see it and view it and to comment and like and share. And then at some point tomorrow, we'll draw. We'll draw to see who the winner is.
2 tickets. We're giving 2 tickets away. The event is on Saturday, September 28th at the Great Hall in Germantown, Tennessee. It's from 10 to 3, but doors open at 9 a.m. We will start the Zen Lounge, where you will be able to get chair massages, full back scan. You'll be able to listen to soothing sounds and aromas, experience aromas. We also will open our social media lounge, which is powered by Verizon. You'll be able to have an interactive experience, and then experience our SOAR market store. And our theme this year is SOAR. So we are soaring in every areas of our life. And I love that Jody, who is watching us live, says thrive, because thrive was our theme last year, Jody. So you are in alignment
Look
with
at
us.
Jody.
Absolutely. So we have 2 tickets to give away. So make sure that you like us and follow us on Instagram at Total Woman Summit. Also, make sure that you sign up for the newsletter at TotalWomanSummit.com,
Absolutely.
because I am every week dropping real nuggets that'll help you get through your week. It's a quick, easy read. And man, you can register for the newsletter as well. Follow us, though, on all of our social media sites at Total Woman Summit. And you can follow me at Sharika Himes. And I believe the spelling of my name is going to be in the video, right?
Yes, I have put it on the description already. So go to SharikaHimes.com. You can learn all about Polished Consulting as well as the Total Woman Summit and get a feel for who Sharika is. Please reach out to her. I know she would love to have that conversation with you. She's just that kind of girl. Professionally and personally, she's just a beautiful soul and a sweet spirit. So thank you again. This has been as good as I knew it would be, because it's you and you do things right. So
well, thank you, and thank you for walking in purpose and living your vision.
Absolutely.
Good stuff.
Well, y'all, with that, we're gonna say thank you so much again for joining this live. Thank you for liking Southern Inspirations. Please continue to follow us across Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter, YouTube, all of those places, and spread the word. And I'll say too, as we continue with this tribe series, if you know of a story like similar to this, where it's just women supporting women through various different walks of life, please reach out to me. Send me a message. Let's have some conversation around what that potential story could be. And then also, if you know anyone who'd like to come alongside us and be a social partner, folks who want to brand with us, and I know Sharika is always looking for those as well.
Absolutely.
So, again, thank you all so much. I hope you've enjoyed it, and we'll be seeing you around. Live life, y'all.
Have a great day.
Bye.